Okay, so we have a case here for the upper right hand side. Implants in site number 3 and number 4. So let's take a closer look. So site number 4 has been planned as a 4 by 11.5. So what I would like to do is go ahead and switch it to our ideal sizing, which is a 4 by 13. And now we'll go ahead and begin. So if we take a look at our plan, our outline here, here's our bone, just like so. And if we were to take a look at this, we can see that we have quite a bit of space back here, but very little space right here. Certainly this will work. Um, I just get a little concerned about the thinness here with this bone. So what I would like to do is, on a buccal lingual perspective, just go ahead and move that implant just a bit like so. Now if you also will notice, what it also does do is, and here's our original positioning, is somewhat like this. We can see that we're just a little off from the central groove here. So this will also help us get back into the central groove, have a little more spacing right there. Mesiodistally, again, I believe this is going to be barely enough space right here. That looks to that there may be some movement at the scan here. I don't know. And then again, we're also a little bit to the to the distal here. So we'll want to go ahead and bring that over just like so. So again, that looks a little bit better. Um, Next, I would like to take a look at our bone level, which looks very good right here. Um, then we'll look at vital structures, and with the 13 millimeter implant, was still more than far enough away. Again, I'm just a little bit concerned about the tightness right here, so I may just move this over just a hair and cheat and bring this over just like so to gain a little bit more room there. But that looks okay. Occlusal table looks very good. We're coming out of the center of the tooth. We're coming through the central groove. If anything, we just want to go right there. Pretty good. Everything looks good there. Our occlusal plane. Now here we're a little off. We can see that we're just a hair this way. But to correct that, we can do this. Sorry, we can do this, but then we're going to get closer and closer to that adjacent tooth. So I think this adjacent tooth is going to limit somewhat what we'll be able to do. Next, now we want to go ahead and switch over to take a look at tooth number 3. And the first thing I notice is we're definitely over here, we're to the distal and slightly to the lingual. So let me go ahead and come over here to number 3. And what I would like to do is use the parallel tool to go ahead and parallel this implant to number 4. And that still doesn't correct all of our issues. So now we're going to go through and go ahead and correct those issues. So what we need to do is we need to get it more centered right here. So the first thing we need to do is just bodily move the implant over till we're centered. And then what we need to do here is everything else looks pretty good. We're still a little bit outside of the bone right here. So we may need to move it just a bit to the lingual and then tilt the implant out to come out the buccal. And now we're coming dead out the buccal here. So that looks a little bit better. So we'll go through our 360 here, make sure everything looks pretty good. We're right up against the base of the sinus. I'm very comfortable with that using a 10 millimeter implant. And I'm pretty comfortable with this plan. So hopefully this is very helpful. Thank you very much.